Hi everyone and welcome, my name is Dora and this is update 13 to my No Buy project pan. In this project I work on items across 12 categories I want to say that I want to no buy or low buy on, and I work on finishing as many items as possible in order to reach my goal number per each category. I was inspired by Jessica Payne, who's got her 100 project pan, and she had previously completed a 50 project pan where she finished 50 items before she allowed herself to buy one more item. Now I've adapted that. I'm going per category. Once I've reached my goal number in that category, it can move out of this project and I'm allowed to buy something again. I've been doing this for over a year now, and so far only one category has moved out, and that is foundation. And I've added 3 more categories in since my intro. But before I jump into my update, there are quite a few lovely panners who have joined me and they're doing their own version of a No Buy project pan. Make sure you check them out below, they're linked in the description box. And if you want to be doing your own version of a No Buy project pan, do let me know so that I can link you and other people can follow you along and share you one as well. Okay, December was obviously a month where things came into my collection. Christmas, yeah, I'm looking at 2 Christmas gifts here, and I had an advent calendar. So if for any reason you don't want to be triggered by seeing shiny new things, I'm gonna put all of those items in the second part of the video and start with progress items. Check in with yourself, you know, if it becomes a bit too overwhelming, then click off and do something else and distract yourself. Go clean your makeup, that always helps. Okay, I'm gonna start with a couple of visual progress items. I really hope that I did take pictures of what these look like. In my last update, I'm not entirely convinced. But here is my Lavender setting powder, and maybe you can see that as of today, I have hit a tiny little baby second pan in here. I did not expect that. I'm gonna keep panning this, using this every day. I'm really excited to see that there's quite a big pan expansion actually, because I was away and I didn't take this with me. I really think that come spring, I can probably repress whatever's left in here and maybe even mix some of that. Oh, what was it? It's now in a Bare Minerals component, but it's actually the Revolution pressed matte base powder in P3. Yeah, okay. Might concoct them together one day, very soon, hopefully. I've also got a tiny bit of progress on my Sisley blush bronzer here. This is what this looks like. I have only been using my Franken pan here, and I would say that this pan has also expanded. Very exciting. Got baby pan in here, but yeah, I haven't used this yet. Okay. Next, I've got this e.l.f. No But shadow stick here in Perfect Pearl, and I do have some progress on here. I want to say that I use this most of the time, probably about 80% of my eye looks in December, and I didn't have any no makeup days. I think there was one actually where I was a bit unwell, but then I made up for it. I had at least 2 days with 2 looks. Here's all that I have left of it. Maybe I can do this in 3 months. April, yeah, that would be cool. And that ochre box here is my progress. That is actually 2 months worth of progress, but I have been like switching it up here and there a little bit. Yeah, I think I can do it soon. Obviously, the less product there is, the more enticing it becomes to just focus on it even more. Then I've got this lip pencil here, NYX Pale Pink. I've got some progress on here as well, wearing it today. Again, that ochre chunk is 2 months worth of progress. Lip liners are really hard to pan for me. I finished one off last year, but yeah, I've still got 4 left, and if that's like 2 months worth, lip liners, I just need to remind myself to keep using them. It's easy enough with this one, but after that, I've only got bright ones left. I'm just gonna have to figure it out. Anyway, hopefully this will get done soon. maybe the summer, maybe sooner. Oh, we'll see. Okay. Then I've got some progress here on this Revolution Black Coal, and this is 1 month's worth of progress. I'm really happy with that. There was a way I didn't take the coal with me. I took a different one, a different eye pencil with me. So that's really good. I'm very confident I can have it done by the end of the year. Hopefully sooner. We'll have to see. And my final progress item is this Sephora waterproof eye pencil here in purple that I got from Ruth. Thank you, Ruth. Whenever I've been wearing the Revolution coal, I've been wearing the Sephora as well. Upper lash line, waterline, lower lash line. There is some progress. And this is the progress here. That was 1 month. And this is 1 month. I'm slowing down. I was so convinced I'd be able to have this out by February. I think it's now going to be March. But 1 eye pencil done. That would be so cool. I have still got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've still got 5 in here. I think my goal number is 2. Yeah. If not, double check. In my description box, I've got all the details. I've got the total list of products in here and my goal numbers as well. So yeah, pretty sure it's 2. If I finish these 2, I'm down to 3. Then I'd only have to finish 1 more. And then I'd be at my goal number. I didn't have any empties since my last update. However, I have decided to declutter 1 eyeshadow palette. It's the Barry M Wildlife Bees palette. It's beautiful, but I'd never touched it. After buying it, I kind of found out that I'm not really into warm shimmers, bronzy, gold kind of stuff. A bit ironic, like based on the look that I'm wearing today. And I guess I can get away with it. Anyway, I kept looking at that palette thinking, I've got a ton of those duplicate shades in my collection already. I don't need to start to play with it, dip into it. And then I ended up giving it to a friend. Knowing her and what kind of tones she's into, I think she'll get a lot more joy out of it than me. So yeah. And if not, she's got a cute little daughter, so maybe she'll get to play with it. Who knows? But yeah, I've passed it on. So that's cool. But 2 new palettes came in. All right, I already said in my last update that I knew there was going to be 1 new palette in my advent calendar, and I've let myself off for that. That's fine. And then I also mentioned that for 2024, I want to allow myself to buy 1 new eyeshadow palette per season. So I've already made my winter palette purchase. So that means until at least 21st of March, I think it might be the 20th this year, when the spring equinox is, I won't be buying any more eyeshadow palettes until then. Or single eyeshadows, because guess what? They're also in this project. So yeah, no more eyeshadows until at least end of March. I'm going to show you the palette first that I got in the advent calendar. This is the Ciate London I Am a Woman, What's Your Superpower palette. 24-piece eyeshadow palette, 35 grams, and that tells us that each of them is more than 1 gram, which is a lot, and 24 eyeshadows is a lot. I haven't touched it yet. I just took it out of the sleeve. The plastic cover's still on. Like, I am not feeling this. A lot of these mattes here, to me, look exactly the same. I'm not sure I'm into that sort of powdery, mauvey, pinky kind of look. It would probably suit me, maybe. So initially I thought I would pass it on to someone. But actually I do want to play with it for a little bit. And it's not like I can't gift someone a palette that is lightly used already. I mean, I bought that advent calendar knowing there was an eyeshadow palette in here, and I knew what it looked like at the time. I mean, not at the time when I purchased it, I'd already forgotten, but I had looked at a unboxing. I think I got really like influenced by someone really selling that specific advent calendar to me, and I think I've learnt my lesson. I think I'm not going to buy a makeup advent calendar anymore. I mean, there are how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 6 makeup items in here that came into my collection through the advent calendar that are in my no buy. I just don't think it's worth it. The other stuff it was the glossy box one, so it's like a UK subscription box. Most of the items were skincare, hair care as well. With the hair care items, I ended up putting all of that into my declutter pile. Yeah, I mean, it was very hit and miss. I definitely got influenced, and people on YouTube are really good at selling you stuff that, yeah, I get it. What I should have bought was the Holland & Barrett's advent calendar, purely skincare and body care, some essential oils in there, which I love, some candles in there, which I love again. It would have been about half the cost, and I would have had maybe 2 or 3 duds in there, and that's it. Lesson learned. But it was fun. I'm not gonna, it was fun, especially like receiving lip products here. Let's talk about these next. I debated for so long, should I put them into my makeup collection or just pass them on, put them in my to pass on pile. Gifts for friends and family. I think my cousin would have loved this. But then I thought, no, do you know what? I do want to play with this, and I actually like it. I wouldn't have bought it because I don't need another red lipstick. I really do not. It smells nice. I do like it though. Razzleberry by MUA, creamy matte lipstick. It's already started to come off. I've been wearing this, and this is the matching lip liner, also in Razzleberry. Also, MUA Intense Color. I feel like I've sharpened it once, but yeah, I definitely have. But it's not like mega big. Like even the Revolution Kohl is still bigger than this lip liner, but it's a red lip liner. But anyway, I haven't bought or received, or even, through declutters or whatever, a new lip product, lip liner or lipstick since, I want to say 2022, maybe even 2021. I have that written down somewhere, and if I can find it, I'm going to insert it here. But it's been a while. So yeah, wouldn't have chosen them. It's, it's making it harder for me to obviously reach my goal number on both of these categories, but yeah, it was fun. What can I say? Also in the advent calendar was the Made by Mitchell liquid blusher or blush in Posy Rosy. Let me give you a swatch of this. I'm quite excited about this one. Again, this came highly recommended by the YouTuber. It's very pretty, it blends up nicely, but it does have some shimmer particles in there that are definitely fun, but they're not that, it's not like satin everyday wear type of thing. I'll still wear it, but didn't need another blush. Did not. I also got a primer, Revolution Pro Radiant Peach Brightening Primer. I've started using this already. It's okay, I've got enough primers in here. Last month I was down to 11 from 12 after having just introduced it. The previous month at my 1 year annual update. Now I'm back to 12. And then finally from the advent calendar, my favorite product is probably this one here. Physicians Formula Rosé All Day Set and Glow. Sunlit Glow Illuminating Powder. That's what it is. And there's a balm in there and a dewy balm. Okay. This little thing, it smells of roses. If you can see, there's like a shiny balm in here. I'm not entirely sure. I'm gonna wear it as a highlighter. I might just use it as a lip product. We'll see. I've dipped in there a couple of times. Yeah. But this highlighter is really fun. I'm wearing it today. I like it because it's so fine milled. It's just, compared to the Bare Minerals one that I had, which was the illuminating all over face color, I think it was called. It came in an advent calendar a long time ago. This is more friendly towards my textured skin. But I actually, I have genuinely been wearing this every day. I enjoy that one. Would I repurchase it? Maybe, if I ever ran out of highlighter, although I still think I've got enough shimmers in my eyeshadow collection, so probably not. I bought the Natasha Denona Glam Palette, yay! And here it is. I really love this color story. I think it's pretty, very nice and cool toned. I have been wearing this a couple of times already, which is super rare for me you know, to actually dip into a new palette and only wear one palette on my eyes. I did that while I was away because that's where I bought it. And yeah, I'm happy with this one. 7 new polishes have come in. Yeah, didn't buy any. The first one that came in was this one here, P2 Winter Glam Magic Moments. I got this from my mum. She went shopping, she went to the supermarket and she came back with this and was like, this is for you. And I'm like, oh my God, I love it. So yeah, oh well. Even though I did tell her last Christmas, please don't buy me any more nail polish. She had bought me 6 new ones, I want to say, previous year. I've used this already. I'm never gonna only use this one. It was like 2 coats and it took me so long to take it off. So over a black base, yum. Okay, my mum also has a lodger who wasn't there, but she decided to get rid of, declutter all of her nail polish. And so they went to me. And I've started frankening most of them. This one I haven't frankened yet. Essie in Spin the Bottle. Okay, I'm gonna try that one. It's fine, it's cool. And then these next 5 I have frankened, so slightly at least. This is another Essie. It was Shearling Darling and it was just pretty much the same color, but I made it shimmery. I love this now. And I know the Essie polishes tend to be kind of sheer. I'm not into that. I like an opaque one. And then these cute 2 Essie ones as well, which I think are gonna be like my go-to travel polishes now, because I can just, you know, once they go down, add another color in there, or different polish, similar color, and just work them into whatever I want to take with me. This is Haute in the Heat, and like Haute Couture. And this is Orange. I have made this shimmery, and I have made this a slightly different color as well, so whatever, but they're tiny, cool. And then these 2, I highly franken this one. This was Orange Attack, but it's now more Blood Orange Attack, I would argue. And then this is Urban Coral, but I've made it more pink. So, okay. There was also another one, but I emptied it. And this is my empty, so I'm not even counting it as a minus because it never officially entered my collection. This was LCN nail polish. Yeah, whatever. Done. And by frankening, I managed to actually empty one of my own polishes too. So technically, +7, -1, we're up 6. I'm up 6. Leighton Denny, I like lilac. It's not the original color anymore. Yeah, done, happy. Now, because so many new ones came in and I really need to say no to receiving declutters, something inside me is like, yeah, I mean, I think it's something about the environmentalist in me. I know that other people are just going to chuck them in the bin, whereas I know I'm going to pan them and then recycle them accordingly, and that makes me feel better, which is obviously a drop in the ocean, literally, to the amount of polishes that are around and that people keep purchasing and companies keep producing. But anyway, yeah. My rule is 5 out, 1 in. Technically, I don't know where I'd be at now. I think I'd be down 3 already. So that would mean I could buy 1 more polish in 2 more empties time. Or I could say, actually my number was to reach 38 polishes, but I'm now at 46. So that would mean I would have to pan like 8 more, I think. I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna take it all on and start again from now, from January, 5 out, 1 in. Draw a line under it. Yeah. So whatever my total number is now, I'm going to have that in my description box, and then we're gonna see and track, because actually I do have a polish in mind. I just want to buy a plain, quite opaque white polish that I can wear under other polishes as a base, so that the color, especially like a neon pink, will pop more. That's what I want. But it's going to take me probably at least 6 months, maybe the whole year. You'll be here for it. Okay. This was my very long update. Obviously, there was a lot to go through. Advent calendar, including makeup. I need to think twice about that in the future because it feels like all of my hard work is just going to be gone, you know, and then it's not essentially something that I have then chosen myself. It's someone has made that choice for you in an advent calendar, and it's never the stuff that we really want. It's often the things that companies are still sitting on. They're trying to shift stock. When someone offers declutters to me, I'm going to find that really hard to say no to. I'm going to be honest with you. So there may be more, but we shall see. For now, it looks like I'm on a no-buy until at least the end of 2024, if not longer. There are obviously a couple of categories where I can be bringing new things in, but yeah, I'm just going to try and be really mindful. Yeah, I still want, I mean, my inventory is coming up. I think I'm going to split it out into 2 videos, one with just the numbers and one showing you everything. And I'm embarrassed about some of those categories, I do have to say, even though like it literally doesn't matter. But we're planners, we care about how much makeup we have. And what I do care about is how much space is this taking up in my actual home. If I only got the one face, even if I want to do 2 to 3 looks every day, technically, if I was able to do that, I would still have more than I need. Yeah. All right. I hope you're doing really well, and I hope that if you have decided to go on a no-buy or a low-buy this year, that everything is going well for you as well, and you're finding it easy to say no, and you're distracting yourself, and maybe you're getting to the bottom of what this little shopping habit of ours is and what it actually really stands for. And yeah, I think I'm loving this project because it keeps me accountable. You know, I'm having to show you here what has come in. It also helps me to see how long it really takes to pan through an entire category or a product of a category, which categories are really, really slow. I mean, blushes and bronzers, for example, that category, I haven't finished anything from that category since the start of this project, back in November 2022. Still that one came in. Oh well, I'm gonna figure it out. Okay. I'm gonna let you go now because I have just got a tendency to keep on rambling because there is just a million and one things I could say and would want to say about shopping habits and low buy and no buy and all of that, but I'm gonna save it for another video, or let's chat in the comments. Okay. Hope you have a lovely rest of your day or night, wherever you are, and I'm sending you so much love. Take care. Bye.